And yet again, here we are. Okay, so earlier I had mentioned that my propane heater wouldn't stay on. And I'm really running through this wood for my wood stove pretty fast. And even though I have the wood stove on and it's somewhat warm in here, my feet are fucking like numb right now, okay? So I was desperate. So I took apart I took off the heater from the propane tank, right? Now, earlier, if you didn't know, the heater would turn on and it would work as long as I pressed the little activator button. But when I let go of it, it would just fade away and turn off. So just now, I was just fucking desperate. I just took it off and reattached it back onto the bottle. Now before I did all this, the heater was working. The propane heater was working fine. But then this morning, it didn't turn on. So basically, I woke up with a goddamn anxiety, panic attack, whatever. I went off, fucking broke down. I yelled my ass off for about an hour plus. Calmed down, made a video. Then I said, fuck it. I'm going to go start a goddamn fire in my wood stove. Try to get this heater working. And when the heater wasn't working, it's like another letdown. And then it started snowing, and it's still snowing, so the snow's getting thick out there. And then all the meanwhile, I'm having my wood stove eating up all my wood, because that's what it does. And I'm ripping boxes, just junk boxes, for fuel for my wood stove. So my sister gives me like their extra boxes and stuff that I can burn, junk mail, extra paper, whatever I can burn. And they say not to burn pine in a wood stove, and I get that. That's cool. I mean, I don't want that soot or whatever build up in my stove, wood stove pipe up there, and it becomes a goddamn explosive, I guess. Anyway, so I was at the point right now, just now, where I was desperate. I took off the heater, kind of fucked with it, put the wires, I took them off and reattached them and all that. And now the motherfucker is working. I was going to say thank God, but you know what? No, thank me. Because I'm fighting, man. I'm fighting this shit. And that's only today. There's I just can't wait till winter is over. I mean, I'll still be struggling, but I don't have to worry about being freezing cold. And at least I'll get a couple months of decent weather. Hopefully I could gather up my shit and figure something out. Now, those of you probably are saying, why don't you get a job? I can't work, okay? I have a disability case going on, man. And I just can't work. Even after regardless of it's like, I can't work. Everything. Here's the thing. I'm having a mental breakdown, okay? I don't like to be around people. So I don't like to leave my house sometimes. I don't mind going out into the forest. But when I go to the city sometimes, it's just like, man, here's an instant. I had to go to the market. Usually I'll go to the market with my brother-in-law and we're cool. But one time I went to the market and it was too packed, so I didn't even go in. I just turned around and fucking... I went shopping at the Dollar General instead because there's less people there. I mean, way less. I'll go in there, there's less than 5-10 people in there at the most. I'm fine with that. I go in, I get my shit, I get the fuck out. Okay, that's not the point. I'm rambling. But goddamn, thank God I got that working, because that's going to help me conserve firewood. And now I got the wood stove and this going. Hopefully it'll heat this up to what it usually is, because for some reason, when I used this wood stove this morning, it warmed me up, but you have to stay within this vicinity, right next to it, when it usually will heat up the whole place. But for some reason this morning, I don't know if it's a different kind of wood I'm burning. I don't know. It wasn't just effective enough. I mean, okay. I mean, I usually I'll because I layer, I'll take stuff off because it gets that warm in here. Like, I don't know, upper 50s, lower 60s. And I remember in California, that shit used to be cold to me. Now it's warm. But I'm hoping both these heat sources will warm it up enough to where my feet don't fucking hurt anymore. Then I could go out and do my chores real quick, because the snow is getting thick, and then I gotta recharge my battery pack, my Jackery battery power pack. So that means I got to take it up to where, I feed the animals and plug it in at my sister's house. A lot of fucking vlogs this morning, man. It's one of those fucking days, man. And this is just one day. And I'm trying to be comfortable with it. I used to medicate. I used to smoke a lot of fucking weed and drink whenever I have a problem or I have stress. Some of y'all motherfuckers think that, oh, I'm just partying. Well, when I'm drunk and all that, yeah, fuck yeah, but why am I partying? Just for the fuck of it? It does put me in a good mood, and it does help me forget about whatever situation I'm so fucking stressed about, man. But now I'm taking this sober, and you know what? Right now, at the moment, in my situation, sobriety kind of fucking sucks, bro. And don't be shocked. I get it. I mean, being sober is cool for my health. I get it. But fucking walk a goddamn, not a mile. Don't walk a mile in my shoes. Walk 3 feet in my shoes in this shit, under my conditions and under my situation. And it's like, oh, you can control. No, I can't control shit. Knowing that I shouldn't be living this way, and I have in the last year, it eats me up alive, man. I'm really livid. But hey, thank God I got this motherfucker working, right? Who fucking Ray?